Alright, yo, what's good? It's your boy Kuya with the HxA Kick Back, aka Hippie-HxA. Today we got returning guests. We got our boy Rolo.
What up?
Man, thanks for coming out, bro. Since the last time we spoke, you've been doing a lot of,
How long ago was that? Like a year?
yeah, almost a year. A
Yeah,
little bit
about a
more
year
than a
ago?
year. Yeah,
Wow.
a little bit more than a year. But since then, you helped do some photography at the Hippie Fest.
Yeah, and then I did recently for your new line.
Yeah, the Lost Element. You did the intro there.
That was pretty cool, man.
That was a dope
Mobbing
intro.
it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I meant when we went to go do the photo shoot recently. That was pretty cool.
Oh
I haven't
yeah,
done
for
that in a
the
minute.
hippie drop. Yeah,
Like running through the tracks. That shit was pretty crazy.
yeah.
That's a trip. That I ain't done that shit since I was like in high school, man. It's been a minute. Nah, maybe nah. Nah, I'm not lying. That's got to be way longer. Actually, not too long ago, to be honest.
Just going yard to yard and shit.
Yeah, that shit was tight.
Oh man, I seen still doing stuff with Just Incredible on Power 106.
Yeah, I was filming his podcast for a little bit. I was doing his personal one over at the studio, but he moved his time now to midday, so he's doing mostly all the interviews over there at Power now. So I do the behind the scenes from time to time for there. Yeah,
For sure. So what exactly is like the behind the scenes like?
it's to show like the interaction. So like for most of the time behind the scenes, it's not really like a science behind it, but like you want to see people interacting, like shaking hands, laughing together, having a conversation, like showing the build, like how from A to B basically, or A to Z, showing from start to finish, and then the things that people don't get to see, because everything is just cut like for when you watch like TV shows and stuff like that, everything's just cut for that moment, but like there's a bunch of shit happening in the background. So I mean, honestly, that's what's gotten me to where I've been at, because everybody starts behind the scenes, and then you move forward. You start shooting like other types of photography, model, and then you go into like music videos and stuff like that, or like commercials, but always behind the scenes. You start off. So word of advice for people: if you want to start, you should just behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, and everybody need it. Everybody needs behind the scenes, no matter what.
So I know with the Just Incredible thing too, like you're part of like filming like the freestyles that go down.
Yeah, I was helping film that. I haven't done it lately because he moved his shows to. He used to work at. He used to be from like, I don't know, 10 to 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
And so he was like the lift off, and then now he's in the afternoon. So we used to film in the afternoon, around the time that he's on the radio right now. So yeah, but I was doing the freestyles. I did Shay Noir. I did 38 Special, Airplane James. That was cool. We did interviews for Dom, and then the guy that also owned part of MySpace. That shit was pretty cool.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that guy makes money, dude.
I bet.
And when I was listening, I was like, dude, this is like a seminar that's free, because like
he's dropping
people,
game.
yeah, because people listen to, bro, the way he was talking about it, I was like, damn, like you're on a level where I can't. Like I started learning things from him just from watching that interview.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just people on that level of money and success.
It's a little different.
Yeah, it's different, dude. It's different. Matter of fact, he runs like a credit card company because his credit was bad. So he bought a credit card company to fix his credit, and then he got too short to be a part of it because he needed his credit fixed. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, everybody needs a credit fix.
Shoot, like, hey, out of those freestyles you did, like, who would you say had like the dopest freestyle out of the people?
All right, like ones that I filmed, I would say Airplane James, and then that was one of my favorite, and then one that I was doing behind the scenes was Ray Vaughn's. That shit was hard. That was just recent too.
For sure. I don't know if you can answer this one, but like just doing the behind the scenes, like what's something that you've learned like about like the hip hop community, just doing the behind the scenes shooting?
Everybody's just trying to get to where they need to go.
Yeah.
Like everybody just like that's where like I tell people like it doesn't matter what caliber. Like if you have some type of content for them or some type of photos or some type of video or something where they were at that's important, they need to talk to you.
Yeah.
So like they need to work with you no matter what. I think most of the time it's just like having a conversation and then not sounding like a weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah, like on some serious. Yeah, like and then that's what I learned. Like everybody needs something. So take a gang of photos and talk to them right after and be like, "Yo, man, we didn't get a chance to have a conversation, but I have work for you, you know, from this event, and like we should chop it up." And then that, like sometimes, bro, I know a lot of people like. You have to do like things where like you probably got hired by somebody, but you're doing photos for somebody else there too that they didn't even ask for it. But you need that because it's a way to open up a door, and then they lead you to people.
Yeah.
And that's how you get leads and stuff to start getting hired and then go further where you need to go. A lot of it is just a conversation. What up?
That's right. No, because when you brought up like how like the behind the scenes, like at least other things like.
I mean, you do it now.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You do behind the scenes. When you do those videos when you're over at the events, those recaps, that's a behind the scene.
Oh, for real?
That's behind the scenes. Like when you're chopping it up with people, like, yo, what do you like, you know, like that's behind the scenes. Because the actual event is the actual event.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes is all the shit that's happening in the crowd. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Like what's like people that you chop up in the back, you know, actually behind stage and stuff like that. Or then like interactions with people because nobody's paying attention to that. They're paying attention to the actual to the show or the concert or the stage. Or whatever is the point of the focal point for people for like an event.
No, man. I don't know, like when I do it, I just kind of like.
It's fun though.
It's fun. Like I go to the shows.
Once you start getting comfortable, it's even better.
Yeah.
Because once you're like, at first it's weird holding the camera, all in people's fucking faces, right?
Yeah.
But then when you get comfortable with it, like then you're just like, I don't give a fuck, and then you just start doing shit. Like I don't care to like do things. Like I'll just do it. Like right here, and if someone wants to say something, like if there's somebody I can tell that's gonna get bothered, I'm be like, hey man, I'm gonna film you right now.
Yeah.
But other than that, like once you get comfortable with it, you start learning how to do different cuts and stuff.
Yeah.
You like different camera movements, different effects, different everything. So it's fun. It's hard at the beginning, but once you keep doing it, that shit's fun as fuck. I still like that shit.
Hell yeah. No, it is fun. Like, you're a big inspiration for me wanting to start doing that, like at the shows.
But it's just tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when you finish it, it's like, damn, like nobody has what you have. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, but something you said earlier is like the behind the scenes, like it leads to other things like music videos. But like you've been a part of doing a lot of like music videos like lately too. Like you filmed music video and directed for the fucking Phil.
Oh yeah, that was
the
tight.
Meet the Whoops.
Yeah, that shit was
Baby
sick.
Bounce as well.
Yeah, we got a new one right now with Chubbs.
Yeah.
And Scrap. That's just gonna go off. That's just tight. I need to finish that actually, like now.
Yeah. I seen a little behind the scenes or little clips that they posted. It looks
yeah,
tight.
it's just tight. It was right here at the liquor store.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe we should get that out. We should get that out. It was over there at that one liquor store. There you go.
Yeah.
You're not live, are you?
Semi-live. We'll cut it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Yeah, you gotta tell me that. But yeah. So I worked with Meet the Whoops. That shit was crazy, bro. Like, man. So like being at Power, that was actually like being around people that I grew up around.
Yeah.
So like when I saw them, I was like, oh, this feels like high school.
Yeah.
I give it like they were funny. We walk out after the interview, right? They're all like, you know, hyped up. And then Jay Worthy's like, hey, could you film with that camera? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, I can do that. He's like, can you do a music video right now? I was like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll do it. And it was dope, right? Because that's some like shit like that's just off the whim. Like shit like that happens. Like, and you know, it's pretty big to like do something like that, especially because it was right after the pop out.
Yeah.
And like everybody knew who everybody was at that moment, right? And it was a trip, man. This was 30 minutes, and then one of them was like, "I gotta go. Fuck this." he's like, I gotta go home. And then, but yeah, it was dope. I told them I live off Rosecrans and Western, and one of them was like, "You trying to get put on?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm kind of old, dude. I'm cool."
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Phil's is dope. Phil's still dope. I haven't seen him in a minute though. I've been busy. And then who else? Bounce. Yeah, we have some videos coming out right now too. We've been going back to back with stuff right now. And then I got in golf.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask about that, bro. Like,
Man, I still got money. I mean, if we're gonna be speaking on an honest like standpoint, the people are like, I think it's just getting big. Like, it's always been big, right? Golf is big, but I think it's getting big. Like, so like my generation, I'm not gonna say what generation that is, but my generation, like, there's a dude that goes when you went from basketball to golf, and I can see that. Like a lot of, especially all the Filipino homies, they're all like, they're going from basketball to golf.
hey, for real.
And bro, some of the clothes is hard, bro. Some of the clothes is like streetwear. I swear to God, bro. I'm gonna show you. Like it looks like they're making streetwear for golf now. They got Ghostface Killer doing a collab.
With the golf brand.
Yellow Wolf doing a collab. Like, what the fuck?
Shit.
Undefeated doing a collab, bro. They have all that. Right now,
Yeah.
I think streetwear is coming back, but it's gonna be in golf. And they dress different. Like, some of that shit is dope. I was like, damn. Like, it feels like the reason I like filming it, because, I mean, to me, if we're like, you know, no hate to the golf community, but it's kind of like it's not what I grew up. It's not me, man. Like, at least for right now, it's not me. Like, I'm not that type of, like, I don't know. But the way I see it now that I've been around it, my friend was telling me, he's like, you're gonna like it now. I was like, damn, I kind of do like just being out here in the open. Most of the time I had fun because I was drunk driving around the golf cart. That was pretty sick. But a lot of the clothes is like streetwear, man. It's like, it's pretty sick, dude. Like, when I look at it, I was like, damn, you guys got bucket hats. You guys got snapbacks. Like, they got, dude, man.
Wait, was it like with that golf thing, was it like a certain golfer you're doing like videos and pictures for, or was it like that was a golf brand?
So, oh shit. My fault. Damn, look, I'm impotent. What do you call? Damn, pause. Super pause. What do you call? Damn, how do I do this? I'm gonna fuck it up.
No, you're good. My bad, bro. We don't gotta.
No, you're good, dude.
We don't got that expensive setup, you know.
That shit is expensive. I wouldn't expect anybody to have it. That's just fucking expensive as fuck. Oh, excuse me, I burped. I was eating fucking chorizo earlier too. Pause. What we talking about? How'd I get into it? So my friend, you know, it's crazy, man. It's usually Filipino people that get me in like shit. So like my homie, he's in my frat. So I was in a frat. I didn't go to school though, but I was in a frat, and he's my pledge bro. But he's like, I guess he's been golfing for a minute, and he told me about like before the New Year started, he was like, fuck it, I just went full influencer. Like, he's a lawyer, and then he was like, I'm gonna just take this as a serious job, and he started going up, and I like one of his like videos that had to do with his accent. Yeah. And he's like, damn, bro, I've been waiting for you to like say something about myself, and then this is the one you like. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I thought it was funny. We started doing business together, and so I've been shooting for him, and it's been cool, man. A lot of the places are far though, like the golf courses are far. It's hot as fuck. Sun is in your face. Yeah, but they be getting drunk in the morning, and I'm like, damn, I don't know how you guys do this. Like, this is difficult. I remember I left, and I was like, I want to go to sleep. But yeah, other than that, music videos, golf videos. Oh, and then we were gonna, you know.
Yeah. No, with the golf thing, I said as far as fuck, bro. Like, we just came back from a little trip, you know, from north, and we're driving in all these little towns. We've seen a bunch of like golf courses, dog. Yeah. And it's like, that's what everyone in those like little towns do is golf.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like, so you could tell the difference, bro, because we were there and my friends were playing music like loud, dude. Yeah, like they were bumping music, but you're not supposed to do that. But then, like, when we got to a certain point where we had to wait for the person in front of us, it got all quiet. I was like, why do we got to be quiet? He's like, because these are the older people. Like, these are the people that this is how they golf before. Not going to lie, though, they were mad that we were taking too long because we were filming and shooting, and I'm pretty sure that's annoying as fuck. But they started swatting the balls towards us. Like, they're supposed to wait, and you could just hear one, like, I was sitting on the thing, it was like, doom! I mean, if it would have hit me, I would have sued. That would have been diet. That would have been sick. I would have came up.
For real.
That shit just got hit. Like, ah!
Put your hand on the cart and shit.
Just fucking fall. I would have came up. Damn, I should have done that. I wasn't thinking about that. Anyways, yeah, go. Yeah.
Yeah, man. For the last time we talked, like, you were talking about, like, you wanted to get into more, like, short films and, like, making films. I know since then you dropped a little short film. You know, it had, like, the car.
Yeah, so that's for the homie for the collective. It was cool because he had like a short little, like, he wrote like a short little kind of skit. And I was like, all right, so let me see what we do have that we could do it. So he provided the car. And it was supposed to be about a person, like, so I low-key used the sound. Damn. I wonder if you could, like, do that in the middle of the video, like, play the skit, and then after. I don't know.
I could edit.
Yeah, so then. And back to it, guys. Hey, so, like, it was dope because it was just, like, man, it came out perfect, bro. Like, I'm not going to say I'm the best at using the black magic, but that shit came out dope. And then the sounds came out cool, and I was like, that was a little bit a minute ago, but it was dope. And it was for the homie for the collective. He's from Long Beach. He does, like, he's starting to do some like Latino style reggaeton music, but
yeah,
he can rap too. And he's the one that actually helped me do, like, he kind of gave inspiration to do that. And I used the Kill Bill sound in the background. Yeah, this was tight. Even the part where he drinks the pills and he drinks the liquor, that was pretty cool. And then he looks like he's like an evil person with a little top hat and the pea coat. It was hot as hell that day though.
Yeah.
He started to sweat. I was like, damn, dude. Yeah. But that was cool, yeah. And then I got some other stuff coming too. We did a short little like skit for Bounce recently that was like kind of Menace to Society.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Keep It Unlocked. It just came out. It's called Keep It Unlocked.
Keep It Unlocked.
Yeah, it's with this dude named Ethy, and it's pretty dope.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Man, with those short films, dog. Like I seen that you posted that like you gonna be doing some Netflix documentary work.
So basically, I have a friend, and it's crazy. These people are from Gardena. So Dr. Sebi's like right hand man is like I guess like is this dude that he actually grew up around our city, and then they have like 4 years worth of content about Sebi. Like, I'm not gonna say too much, but it's about the controversy of Sebi dying.
Yeah.
And what happened to him, and like, and they have like family. They have interviews with the creator of Boondocks.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's like, it's a huge edit. It's gonna be 4 years worth of edit, and we're gonna pitch it to Netflix and shit. So that's the whole goal. They had an editor from Wendy Williams' show, and they asked me to come finish it. So I'll show you the trailer later. It's pretty dope. So yeah, man, that's actually gonna be something like a notch under the belt. They want to do it into a docuseries.
Yeah.
Cause that's a gang. They said that's like probably like 4 years worth of film, and then, man, I can't even grasp how much like shit I'm gonna look at. But
yeah,
it's dope to see something like that. They even have where he had a conversation with Nipsey and shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but then he died. He was supposed to work with Nipsey, but then he died. Nipsey died because Nipsey was always talking about the documentary about Sebi. It's like, I won't say too much, but it has to do with the controversy about his death.
Yeah. I don't know too much about it, but when I see you post it, I looked up.
Sebi is a dude that basically said, and anybody can correct me, but it's basically he like speaks on how food is the reason why we're all getting sick and dying. A lot of everybody knows him for saying that broccoli is like not healthy for you because it's man-made. Yeah, it's man-made.
It's cauliflower, right?
Yeah. So then he basically talks about all the foods and what we need to eat and what not to eat to prevent cancer and death.
Yeah.
And he's like, DJ Head went to go visit his camp with his mom. Like, Nipsey was all about him. He's pretty known. He's from Honduras.
Yeah.
He's Hondureño, yeah. Which is pretty crazy. I didn't know that. Well, I knew that for a long time, but I remember when I first heard about him, I didn't know he was Hondureño. So they beat us in a war for El Salvador. So, we lost. It's all right.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta be working on a docu-series, man. Like, hey, I want to ask you, like, when you first started, like, because you said you started taking pictures for a brand, and then from there doing reggae, like, did you ever see this becoming where you're gonna be like?
I mean, that was the goal, but I just didn't know where the fuck I was going. That's always been the goal, man, to get to that point. It took me a long fucking time, so, like, I'm pretty excited about it. But yeah, I didn't know how to like. I just knew where I wanted to go,
Yeah.
but I needed to do it on my own terms. Like I wasn't about to go suck someone's like dick and then like whoa, pause. But I wasn't about to go kiss someone's ass to like learn some shit and then be taken advantage of either. I was like, I want to be able to build my own shit, and then when I finally get to where I need to go to like learn, that's how I figure it out. But a lot of it wasn't planned. I mean, I just knew the direction, but I didn't know how to get there. I don't know how to say it. Like I knew the direction as I was making the decisions as I went.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a long term fucking plan though. Like I didn't have it set up in goals because I can't think like that either. Like I can't. I might not want to do that today. Like I might want to go do something different. My brain might be like tickling for something else.
Yeah.
So it wasn't planned, but that was always the goal to get into film, TV, whatever path I can get into it. I never like if I could direct and shoot, like I would love to, but I'm not like opposed to like learning step by step, no matter how long it takes, because I always thought the goal would take me 15 to 20 years, like because like to make my own movie that I like, I just want one. If I can make like 10, that'd be dope, but if I could just get one and one good one, then that's it. I mean, it'd be dope to get 3. It'd be dope to get a fucking award, but I just need one. And one really good one. Not like, I don't want to make a bunch of bullshit to get to the one I need to go to. I want to be like, all right, I know what the fuck I'm doing now, And I feel like I do now, but also resources and stuff like that.
Yeah. Shoot, it's coming, bro.
I feel like it is finally. Fuck.
Shit. Like, dude, you're just right there, bro. You're doing a docu-series, dog. That's like that's big.
Yeah, that's it.
Big shit.
It's nerve-wracking, too, because I'm like, damn. I've been on my shit lately. I've been doing a lot of stuff, but that shit, I was like, when you was telling me, I was like, man, that's real journalism. Like, that's something like where you're talking about shit and it like really matters.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying music doesn't, but I'm saying like when it has to do with life and like with health and like things that are controversial because we're not supposed to know it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's what like Sebi is. That's what people depict him as. Like, he was killed because we weren't supposed to. He was exposing what was wrong. So I'm down for it. But I even told him, I was like, "Are you guys ready for the controversy? Like, it's controversial what you're talking about." I was like, "I'm down. I don't care. Like, I'm down at it." I was like, "That's sick. Like, I want to help." And we're actually they're gonna do a podcast for the dude that they went out to go talk and do all this stuff. So I'm actually helping set up their equipment on Monday.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah. So, and what's crazy is you never know who you like find people through, bro. Like, okay, like the golf thing, my homie's introducing me to like the person that runs a certain brand. And then I didn't expect that. Like, it's not somebody. So what I'm saying is, or like, and then the Dr. Sebi thing is through Bounce.
Oh, for real?
So the craziest thing is, those are the things, bro. It's like, dude, if you just work with people, like, who knows what it is? Maybe it's not big right now. And I've always heard that, like, from Ben Haggerty. He's the one that filmed Beyonce's like Netflix special. He's one of the people I like. I really follow. His name is Ben Haggerty. Ben versus Real World, or Ben versus the World. And then he shot for Schoolboy Q's most of his tour shows, and he said like sometimes you have to do work with shit like not saying that I don't like working Bounce or like the golf. He's like, but you'll find things in places you wouldn't expect it, like. To find something from like about Dr. Sebi through Bounce is crazy, because I mean he's on his health tip. The guy's lost like 200 pounds.
Oh shit.
Oh dude, if you look at our old videos, like I encourage people to look at the old ones and look at the new ones. That guy lost
200 pounds?
Bro, he looked like he was big. Yeah, he's skinny. Oh, he's not skinny, but he's skinny.
Yeah.
Like he's skinny, dude. Like he's healthy. Like he looked like he ain't about to die. Like, that's what I used to tell him. Like, bro, you about to die, but maybe about to cut that out. But yeah, he's the one that connected me to that. So yeah.
Shit, that's what.
Shout out to Bounce. I've been working on him for like 4 years. He's actually the first person I got 100,000 views with on YouTube.
Oh shit.
It was my first video, I think. No, but it was one of my first
hip hop videos.
No, it was music. That was probably like the fourth one. But yeah, but yeah, I got 100,000 views with that fool. And he's the one that introduced me to Chubbs, and we did the video for Lay Low. Cause I don't know.
Yeah, that one went viral. And I want to go back a little bit because like about like the behind the scenes things about taking photos and stuff at shows. But I seen that you were at Coyote show and then.
Oh damn! You be remembering more than me.
Yeah, but you had like you took pictures of a lot of like artists.
Hey, shout out to Coyotes, man. Actually, you know what's crazy? I worked with them for a few times. Recently, I seen them but if anybody knows me, like you don't really know what I look like till you meet me. Mm-hmm. Like on Instagram, nobody knows what I look like. It's pretty, or like you'll probably see once in a while, and then you don't know if that's really me because I never post anything besides, you know. But they see me at the gym, and I was like, "Oh, what's up, man?" Or one of them, I think it was Blanco. Yeah, I think it was Blanco.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "What's up, man?" And he smiled. So I was like, "I'm Rolo. I'm Roloedolo." He's like, "Damn, fool, I've never seen your face, but I see your work everywhere."
Yeah.
And he's like, "It's dope because your shit says it means it." He probably didn't say it in that excitement, but he said, "I see your work everywhere. It's dope because your work speaks for itself, which is dope." But I did do that at the Yodi show, and there was Doe Man there. That shit was dope. Hazard was there. It was dope. CNG was there, I think. That was dope. But shout out that shit, yeah. That Yodi show was dope. That's how I took photos of Head there too. It was pretty dope. Yodis are hard, man. They're honestly like super real hip hop. They're like real hip hop.
For real.
Like they're sick. To me, I think they should be getting the most views in LA.
Yeah.
Like they stay true to it, and they do stories, and they do great production. All the videos are always like different storylines. They're pretty sick. But yeah, I did behind the scenes for that. My bad. I was going on tangent.
No, you're good, bro. Cause like I thought that was something dope, man. Like oh, dude, you went behind the scenes, and then you ran into him at the gym, and they recognized you, bro. Like that's big.
Yeah. Shout out Crook. I worked with them with Crook too. Mixed by Crook. Crook is dope. If you ever need engineering, you should go to him. Well, that motherfucker's sick. And he does it for all your favorite people in LA, so.
Oh, man. You know, like just talking to you, like knowing you, like you seem like really passionate when it comes to like videography.
Yeah.
Cinematography, I think's the word.
Yeah.
But like, you know,
I
know
just
like
working in cinema, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I know like not every project you do is like like how you said, like not every project's like, oh, this is something I want to do. But what's something recently that you've done where it's like it sparked that passion that you had for it, where it's like
I'm not gonna lie, man. People are probably gonna be tripped out about this, but I think it's golf.
Oh, for real.
And it's not even just cause it's just cause of the streetwear. Look at it. Like if you look, man. Cause that's what I started working at. I started working in a streetwear brand called Dime a Dozen. Somebody I knew named Steven Ton, he fucking started it, and I seen it like go from the ground up. I seen how streetwear went from like where there people were making clothes and then taking like, you know, they were so passionate about it, and I see, and it's only been a few times since I golf, but I seen how they do their clothes, and it reminds me of like how passionate like they see a movement happening.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that golf is like, but I'm saying it's like the fashion is changing, the streetwear is changing. It's like people that are into basketball are going into that. So like, you know, the whole environment's changing. Yeah. It's not gonna be quiet anymore. It's gonna be like loud. It's gonna be hyped. And, you know, it's gonna remind me of hype beast stuff. And I grew up in that era, so that's dope. Also, it just feels good to do music videos again and start like really like dropping stuff back to back, and being able to just do work faster now, which is crazy. Yeah. It's still hard, but yeah. But I want to get into fashion and stuff like that again, and yeah, that stuff's cool. I never like really was good at dressing at it, but I was good at filming it.
Hey, that's what matters, though. Right?
Yeah.
Man, next one I got, bro, is like I know it's like working for Power 106 and just other projects you have. Like you collab a lot with Damien.
Working with Power 106, yeah.
With Power 106, you know. So I just want to ask, like, how'd you guys link up and like, what's it like?
Oh, Damien, dude.
Yeah,
Hey,
Damien.
this is a funny story. So apparently, I don't believe it, but what was that? I mean, if everybody knows me too, I used to go to this bar named Donna's, and I used to go to that motherfucker a lot.
Same here, man.
You know what? Maybe you should cut that out. So I used to go to this bar called Donna's. Cut that out. Hey, I used to go to this bar called Donna's, and so so Damien is a certified metalhead, but this guy can create a whole studio. I mean, he has his own studio. He can create a whole concert himself. He did something with Head because I linked him to Head.
Yeah.
And he actually set up a whole concert for him.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, bro. And he's done work with me with Justin. And he's actually done, we did like, basically Justin was doing like a podcast, but in different places. So he'd be the engineer on site. And like, we didn't have, it wasn't a regular studio setup. But anyways, I was at Donna's. Excuse me. And, he wears all black, so long hair, black. Walks in, and I was like, apparently I saw him, and I go, hey, look, it's the fucking Undertaker. Hey, and then I walk up to him, and I was like, listen to metal, and he immediately got he was like, yeah, so what? And I was like, relax, man. All my cousins listen to metal. My cousin lives next door. I wake up to Cannibal Corpse every morning. She's just playing it at 9. I was like, do you guys like doing that? He's like, he started laughing, and then since then we started working together. He's a genius, man. Damien, if you ever need a solo on drums, guitar, bass, singing, you need engineering, you need someone to rap, this guy can do all of it. You need someone to set up a concert, dog. He can do all of it, and he's really smart about it, and he's really passionate about it, and he will not give you crap. Like, he will give you good work. He's dope, man. There's a lot I could do with him. He's actually one of my like best like I would say connects, because I'll be like, oh, if you need this, I know somebody that could do it. Yeah. So he's pretty dope. Yeah. So I worked with him because I met him at a bar, and I made fun of him. I don't think I said that, man, but it does sound like something I would say, though.
Yeah.
It does, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, because I went to Damien too, and I had to film one of my Lost Element shows.
And it's dope how like the set, it's all black, right? And he's got drums in the background, and it's cool, right? He made a lot of he set up a little space to do a lot with.
Yeah, man.
You know, you could open the walls and stuff like that. It's crazy. Yeah.
No, yeah, dude, it was like hella professional. Like when I went there, you had you doing the video and then him doing the sound. I was just like damn.
Yeah, he's actually one of the people that I've worked with, and I could actually work with, like, where I'll be like, hey man, can you help me? And I'm not worried about him. I'm probably worried about myself, but I'm not worried about him. Yeah.
Next one I got for you, bro, is like, you know, looking back at like where you started with streetwear, and now you're like onto big things, about to do like a whole doc series, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is success to you in this field of work?
Damn. I don't know, man. Well, I do. I mean, I'd be lying if I said you can't equate to success to being like financially like on some serious, like, success to me is like being able to do what you've always wanted and being able to somehow have it pay your bills. Doesn't mean you're going to be the richest person, but it all leads to it, right? So I would like to tell people, like, you can't go into this trying to equate success with like being financially stable or have financial freedom, because at the beginning the goal is just to get money and to do what you love. But how do you do what you love and also not do some redundant crap? Like, you know, you're just doing, you know, like, you're just doing something non-creative. You're just doing some some cookie cutter shit. So I think success would be that I'm able to do everything that I want to do without asking for permission.
Yeah.
and I can actually back my word. Like, well, I'm not the most perfect person, but I could back my word and saying like, oh no, I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's like success to me is like also you could go in a room and your opinion has value. Yeah. What I say means something because I can actually show that the work can speak for itself. So success has many definitions to it, I guess. It would be not just, a lot of people equate to financial freedom, but I think that comes with time. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm having a living because of it. I don't have a boss. I'm able to create some things that I've never thought I would ever do. This was a dream to me. Like I don't even believe it half the fucking time. Yeah. I don't even believe that I'm doing all the time. I forget to stop and smell the roses. But yeah, like success is being able to do something that you never thought you could do. Yeah. You know what success is? Proving everybody wrong. That's what success is. Proving everybody wrong. Yeah. Everybody said it was just a dream. Or your little business. Or like you still doing that little camera shit. Yeah, fuck you. Look where I'm at now. Like, you know? So to me, it's proving everybody wrong and showing that I was like, yo. And it's like, what did I think Kanye said it a long time ago. You need, or say Eminem probably, fuel to feed the fire. So to be able to tell everybody like, no, I did that. I don't care. I did it my way. Shout out Frank Sinatra. I did it my way. Yeah, like I was able to do it, and no matter what, nobody could tell me I couldn't. So, yeah, I think it all just depends. But if you're able to prove everybody wrong and make a living out of it, yeah, it's tight. I went on a fucking tangent, but yeah.
You're good, bro. Shit. Yeah. That's right. Man, with that, like you said, like you want to be able to keep it creative and not like, was it cookie cutter? Do you know
what it means? Like cookie cutter is like, you ever look at houses and shit, and
they all look the same on the block.
Yeah, they all look the fucking same, no culture. That's cookie cutter shit. Like that shit is what's wrong.
Yeah, man. Well, with keeping it creative, like because like your work speaks for itself, bro, and like you have good work. But have you ever hit like a creative roadblock?
All the time.
And like, how do you get out of those roadblocks?
I look at graffiti.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Like it's like ginger, right? When you eat sushi, you eat ginger to clean your palate. Yeah. So you do things like that. You start like it was dope when we went to go shoot the stuff because you see me. I picked up and did my thing, and then walk around and that kind of stuff, and then you kind of that shit helps you remember stop and smell, and like then you see the world, and then you start taking it in like, oh, I can do this now. Yeah. Oh, I see this now. A lot of the time too is like I gotta just wait. Rather than trying to force, and it sucks, but I have to wait. And unfortunately, a lot of the time that I get like really creative is in the middle of the night. Yeah. I think I sent you stuff like that 4 a.m. before. And it's not. People think it's weird, but it's like, bro, my mind hits at 12:30, and if I could see it, then I have to do it now. It's probably got to do with ADHD too, but yeah.
I get you, bro. I'm the same way. Like
once I feel it, I gotta do it. Yeah. Because if not, then I'm not gonna. But yeah, so I like to do graffiti. I don't want to call it like that, but I like to doodle. I like to look at stuff that has to do with graph. I like to look at old videos. I like to look at old music videos. I like to look at Joey Badass videos. Shout out Bert because he used to show me all the videos for that. Yeah. And just not even touch anything like for myself. Like don't like it's like writing. Like I'd rather just wait. And then I'll just look at stuff that'll like bring inspiration or like maybe like you ever just look at a movie or something or like something like a video and you're just like damn that's sick like that and then you'll feel like at that moment you're like oh I know what I could do like it's like in the old cartoons bing with the light bulb
That's crazy you say that like a certain time like when it's there you gotta do it like.
Because once it's there, man. You got to do it now. Like, if not, you're going to forget it. Or you're not going to want to do it. And pumping out, dude, I'm going to just say this. Pumping out videos like crazy. And people may not like, but I drop hella stuff. Like, I don't ever think about it, bro. But I got to drop I probably drop at least 15 to 20 videos a month. Yeah. But I don't ever post it. But I have hella clients that like need that, or they need 5, and then like I have gang of videos.
Yeah.
So when you're doing that, then going to film, and then doing the photos, like you hit writers, like you hit like visual block like a motherfucker, bro. Like that's it. Like I can't. That shit is hard. I look at some people, man, and I'm like, damn, how do you do that every day? Like,
Yeah.
I probably need an editor soon. If anybody want to intern, can't get you college credits yet, but in the future. But you can learn and do some shit. I need help, man. But yeah, so I get writer's block because there's so much stuff, man. It's like always looking at. Do you remember when I was editing your photos? I was like, there's so many photos, man.
Yeah.
I was like, so many photos.
Yeah.
But it's just because after a while, like, man, you can look at stuff, and then also you gotta be like, I don't want everything that I did that day to look like everything else for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if I edited your photos and I did another video, chances are, like, if I did the whole day and I just kept editing, it's just about to look similar.
Yeah.
So I have to give it spaces and stuff like that. My bad. No.
No, you're good, man. Like you said, like you have like multiple clients, like 15, 20 videos in a month, but like. With that, like I know last time we talked, like you had just came back from Hawaii.
Yeah.
And, like, with this job.
Damn! We didn't talk about that last time.
Oh no, we talked about you going to Hawaii, but I know since then you traveled to other spots too to do videos. Like I think Portland was one of them.
Oh, shout out JC Cordetta. His brother Swiggle Mandela. He's getting big. He did the song with this Filipino cat. But yeah, I went to Portland. We did a music video there. It was pretty badass. The thing I love going to different cities, man, is meeting people.
Yeah.
And then like seeing the different type of cultures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like going to the different hoods and stuff. I know there's people are like, yeah, why is he doing in the hood? But like, I like going to stuff like that because that's where the real people are at. I mean, I grew up where I grew up at, so yeah. So it was dope doing music videos there. Where else? I worked in New York with the homie for a bit too. His name is Rax. He's dope. Uptown Rax. Where else? It's somewhere else, dude. But yeah, it's dope going to different places and doing music videos. I think that's what's like something when you feel like you're successful too, bro. Because like, who would have thought? Like I bet when you go to shows, it's like, damn, I never thought I would be going to these shows just to like cover it, right? Like that's just dope. Like. To be able to go somewhere and people just want you to shoot for them, and obviously getting paid too, which is great. And then yeah, it's dope getting your name out and seeing like nationally. I think this year I want to have one video at least that's international. That'd be dope.
That'll be tight.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I was supposed to do it with Berto with some dudes from England, but they ended up leaving early. But yeah.
That's what I want to ask too. Like, with like Berto and like Daniel. Like, did you guys meet through videography?
All right. Like, so look, Daniel, dude.
Because you guys all do your.
I met Daniel at the bar. So I met Daniel at Donna's as well. I fucking got to Young Go through Donna's as well. Shout out Donna's for feeding me alcohol. Yeah, shout out Donna's for taking all my money because you guys are expensive as shit. Anyways, I don't go there anymore. They don't take all my money. So look, I met Daniel, and he was doing stuff for Adidas. And this was like, I knew his brother first. His brother used to. So when I worked for that clothing line, his brother is a DJ, and his name is Zuli. And I helped film his interview, and that's Daniel's brother. Daniel got a Filipino brother.
Yeah.
And then I met Daniel. So yeah, I hadn't seen him for a while, and then we started working again together because he did like drone footage and stuff. So he was helping me He helped me. The first time we worked together was doing a video for Kenai, and it was called Cognac. Yeah. And he did the drone footage for Cognac, and it was at the Sandal Boys warehouse. Sandal Boys recently shut down, but it was a sandal company. And then Berto. Everybody's known Berto since they was kids. I never met Berto though, but I would hear about Berto through everybody. They'd be like, Berto, and I'd be like, nah. They'd be like, oh, Berto, he live in New York, but he's from Gardena. And then one day he came back. I was kicking it with the late ones, and then we linked up, and then We started working together. Shout out Berto. He's one of like the most man in New York. He's plugged in.
Yeah.
He got me a job to do an international party. Actually, I do got a video, but it's for a party. There was like a reggaeton party or like some type of like Latino like party like that.
Yeah.
And they do it. They start in Argentina and they do it all over the world. And then he got me hired to do the video for them. And then Berto introduced me to a bunch of people in New York, and that's his place. He's an engineer. He's got his own studio over here in Gardena. If you ever need anybody, yeah. And he also does film photography. He's sick as fuck. Yeah, he does film photography. He's really good at it.
Damn, all from Gardena and a bar called Donna's. That's dope.
Yeah, dude, that's from drinking. I was gonna tell you too. On next Wednesday, they have a venue where they're doing nothing but rock concerts.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and so he found it, and he's like, "You want to go?" So I was like, "Yeah." It's supposed to be like they're just like independent like bands and stuff like that, and they have a venue, and they're having it every Wednesday.
Oh shit!
I think it's Highland Park.
Highland Park.
Yeah.
See, I might have to go check that out.
Well, we're gonna go Wednesday if you want to go.
For sure.
I know you got work, but yeah.
Oh, it depends on. Yeah, I do work.
Probably just want to go separate.
Yeah.
So then you can drive home.
One thing I want to ask, bro, is do you have anything in the works that you're hyped up about right now? Like,
That video with Bounce and Scrapping Chubbs is pretty dope.
Yeah.
Mostly the Dr. Sebi thing is the I mean, like in general, even if it wasn't Dr. Sebi to do a Dr. series, yeah, but yeah, that's something that I'm really looking forward to. Looking forward to just doing different things this year, and it's great. Thankfully, it's like different things are happening, but yeah, those are the main things right now. Nothing against music, but I want to do other things too. Like I want to explore and expand my like creativity, and I sometimes use AI, but I don't like using that shit. But yeah, I learned a little bit about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Other than that, nobody's ever seen me drink like in videos or nothing.
Well,
Admit
that's
that.
HxA Kick Back,
It's
bro.
just not that good, man.
Oh yeah, that shit is trash. That shit is straight tobacco.
Quit bothering me, but because I was fucking.
I told you that shit trash.
Let me get a red. They said
That shit is trash.
that shit tastes like shit. Shit'll make you want to quit smoking. Damn, that shit tastes like a cigarette.
So it's called tobacco.
It's an electric cigarette.
Fuck, that shit made me lightheaded. I feel like I smoked someone's like grandpa's old ass cigarette. All right, go ahead. All right, sorry.
No, you good, bro. All right, man. So like, this a little last segment, man. It's just be like asking you about how it is being behind the camera, you know. But since you first picked up the camera, like, has it changed the way you look at people, places, and life?
Yeah, that's from the go, from the start. I used to catch the bus to LA, put earphones on, and just walk around and take photos.
Oh shit!
I still do that to this day.
Yeah.
The first time I really wanted to get into it, I mean, I was supposed to be doing this when I worked for the clothing line, but I was too busy partying and stuff. But the first time I really wanted to get into it, I went to San Francisco. I bought my homie's camera. Homie at the time, I bought his camera, and I rode my bike all the way to the top of the bridge.
Yeah.
I rented a bike. Didn't make it. And why? That shit is steep uphill, dog. At one point, I was at midway. I was like, hell no. Nah. And I was just walking the bike up. I was like, what did I get myself into? But I wanted to prove that I was, down for it. So I took some of my best photos from it. My camera died.
Oh shit!
But I used my iPhone. Matter of fact, it's the iPhone that I got right now. And I have the first photos that really got me into thinking I could really do it. And it was a picture of the San Francisco Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge. That shit was steep, dog. Fuck, look.
Okay. Damn, you took that on your phone?
Yeah, I took that on the phone. Look at that, you little bitches. And then this one.
That's like a photo they be putting on the fucking iPhone commercials
too?
and shit. Damn, that's tough.
Yeah. It was tight, man. So I did that. I wanted to prove to myself that I could do it. I did this too. This is pretty sick.
That's San Francisco?
Yeah, man.
Shit, that's dope.
I haven't ever been able to do something like this since then. Like, but those are my favorite photos. I always wanted to put them in like in the gallery. But yeah, so I just that's actually what I like doing. Like, taking photos is dope. Like, you don't have to talk to anybody. You're just looking at what looks dope to you.
Yeah.
Like, it's like looking at a graph. Like, you look at it and you're like, damn, this is sick. Or, damn, that would be dope to do something right there. Or, like, if you look at a building, you're like, damn, that building looks old and looks sick as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, the old brick buildings look dope to me. So it's just like finding beauty in a shithole.
Yeah.
Or, finding it, diamond in the rough.
Yeah. That's right. When you pull up to a shoot, bro, like, what's something that you always gotta have in your bag?
My camera.
Camera, yeah.
Shit. The charger, the camera.
So your camera don't die.
And a million fucking cards, so at least one of them works.
For sure.
Because sometimes the camera, I don't know. But, yeah, I got to have a million cards because then I have a bunch of stuff that I need to transfer. And then I transfer it. And then I'm like, damn, do I have this stuff? Do I have this saved on my cloud or my computer? And I'm like, shit. Got a million cards, the camera charger, at least one light, and my backpack. I usually just carry everything in my backpack. It's usually just all of that, yeah.
For sure. Do you ever go back, look at your old videos, and compare them to like now and like?
Yeah, it's cringy.
It's cringy to you?
Yeah, there's one video that I still like a lot, but yeah, there's things that I've overexposed and then I underexposed, and I'm even to this day, there's things that I look back at that I just did, and I'll be like, fuck, I should have changed that.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's gonna be forever. I've like learned to like try to ignore it sometimes, because I mean, I'm sure you made something and you kind of think like, ooh, that's ugly. I wish I didn't do that part to it. But then nobody else notices it, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, so I think that's forever. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop feeling that way about stuff. I wish I would have did this different. I wish I would have done that different. Fuck, I wish I would have done that different. But it's all learning. That's why I don't think anybody's ever gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
If you're perfect, I would get bored. I'd be like, damn, you're not learning shit anymore. You're that now. And like the whole thing about shooting is that you're learning something new all the time.
Yeah.
Or anything in general. Like, if you're learning something new all the time, then I want to keep doing it, because then I haven't learned everything yet.
Yeah. Keep on going. Continuous growth.
Yeah, continuous growth.
Are there any other videographers out there that like you respect?
Miguel, who shoots for Polo G. One of my favorites watching, probably like, we barely like met each other or topped it up, but I ran across her. His name is Gonzo. His name is he shoots for Rucci and them, but his name is Gonzo. But I forgot his actual name. But I always look at his stuff. He's pretty dope. There used to be this dude called Mr. Real Movie. I don't know what happened to him, but he did a bunch of shit for like AZ Chike and Rucci. But I just don't see anything anymore from him. He was dope. Ben Haggerty, which is the dude for Ben, the one that does shit for Beyonce now. And then his homie Dave Malave, I think is how you say it, but his name is Dave Malave. Yeah, and then there's another dude, he's from Hawaii, his name is Kawika, I think. Or Kavika, I guess, since he's Hawaiian. But he's dope at After Effects and stuff like that. So yeah, those guys. Who else? Oh, and you know what else I'm gonna be working on? I'm gonna be working in some comedy right now for this Asian dude that's pretty hilarious. You probably know who he is.
I probably know why.
No, you know. Not like that. That's racist. I mean, high key though. I mean, I get why he thinks that's racist, but his name is. I'm supposed to work with him. I'm gonna say this because I'm speaking into existence, but you know, I saw him on his. He sent me to be invited to his show in LA, and his name. Dude, he's hilarious. Hold on. Where does this guy go, dude? But yeah, I'm gonna work in some comedy soon.
That's what's up.
The Asian dude, you know.
Wait, which dude is it though? You just keep on saying Asian dude. You know him?
Yeah, no. Hold on. Where's he at, dude? What's his name again, man?
Huh?
What I gotta look at? What I gotta look at? L.A. shows. L.A. shows. BTS. Yeah, man. Damn, I can't find him. What if it was all a dream? Oh, here it goes. Andre the comedian. You probably heard of him. This dude.
Andre the comedian? I've never seen that fool ever.
This is probably gonna be not politically correct, but you can cut it out later.
You meet a lot of emotionally unavailable men.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
They let me know like a month in or so. They seem like
Alright, that's enough. I think I could never be gay, dude. Not because what you're thinking, just because it's disgusting. I'm kidding. You can do what you want. Have fun in hell. But I didn't write the Bible. What do you want?
Alright, I might have to go check that fool out.
I do like this. Spanish people are homophobic.
How do you like this? Hispanic people are homophobic. All right, that's politically incorrect. You probably want to delete that.
Oh, sorry, HxA Kick Back. We promote politically incorrect.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sick. He didn't really mean it. It's,
Yeah.
You know, it's a joke, guys.
It's a joke. It's a joke. But if you watch a lot of old videos, man,
You ever watch? Oh, really?
no filter. All right, man. Last one I got for you, bro, is like, what's a piece of advice for a young videographer out there?
Just go do it. Stop talking about it. Be about it. Don't tell me that you don't got a shitty camera. Just go do it. Just go talk to people. I mean, all it is you, bro. It's just like going to a party and being like, "What's up, homie? Nice to meet you."
Yeah.
And then you just have a conversation. And then if you're gonna learn, and then you just gotta go do it, dude. Anything that you have an idea for, if you think you could do it, just go do it. The more you fucking think about it and think, do I have this, you're never gonna do it. You just go like, if you have something that you can finish one thing, then do that for the time being. You know what I'm saying? And go have a conversation and get out of your fucking bubble and go meet people and stop being scared. Don't be scared, fool. That's what I'm saying. Don't be scared. Shout out Damien. That's what he's like. Don't be scared, dog. Scary, fool.
Yeah.
But yeah, just go enjoy life, man. I mean, the biggest thing that I enjoy about this is that I get to meet all different types of people. And everybody's different, whether good or bad. And I get to see different aspects of the world in different perspectives. 'Cause at the end of the day, you all die. So anyway, so like at least that way, you get to see everything different, you know?
Yeah.
It's nice to like see the things different, regardless of how you grew up and what you think is right and wrong. Everybody different, so it's nice. Also, I don't know what they say. Humans like crave interaction with other humans because that's what we're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Bunch of dudes hanging out. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, you gotta cut those out, dude. Nobody knows to make them gay jokes. They do though, actually. You ever see my stories? When like I'm drunk and I'm like start forcing shit in people's face, like oh. I remember Saya. I grabbed like the joint, I put it in his face, and he's like, "What are you doing?" He's like,
Fuck, I remember there was one thing you posted.
I think the homie was like, "Yeah, put it in your mouth."
I think I did do that.
Yeah, then I get embarrassed the next day when I wake up because after drinking, I'm like, "Oh damn, dude." Damn, what happens if I just lit a match? And just booked it. It just went like this. Ah,
That would be
kablooey, homie.
Son Tyson, that shit.
That would be all bad.
Oh hell no! Damn, he did that. He could die like that. Like this shit could.
He
Tyson
blew up his
didn't
whole
die.
house.
He blew up his whole house with that shit.
Oh yeah, because this shit. If you hit it the wrong place, it'll be a bomb.
Not like, bro.
It's like Piccolo Pete bombs. Bombs.
Yeah, no, but them
They lose
fools,
hands.
They had like a fucking
You
firework.
seen the guy? You seen that guy during the Dodgers the march?
Oh yeah.
Stupid. I mean, I'm sorry for the guy, but still though, like who? That's a M80. Like I think it was more. It was like an M100 or something. Like I don't know.
M5000.
Damn, that shit. His hand was blah. That shit was waving everywhere. The wind was blowing through it. This shit was fucking saying what's up. Bye bye bye. But now he got a glove. But I wouldn't wish that upon everybody.
Now he got a glove.
Oh yeah, because he had to get assist. I'm just saying though, man. Yeah, these are scary, especially because those like things are. Well, at least they're pointed that way.
Yeah.
The canisters.
Alright, Rolo.
All right, man. My bad, dude. You know, I go on tangents.
Nah, you good. You good.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, always, man.
The only people that interview me.
HxA Kick Back.